Well, we lost the Super Bowl. No ands, if, buts about it. But it was a good one. I don't think we embarrassed ourselves. There's always that. But nonetheless, we didn't get it done. But what I wanted to do is maybe go through and kind of talk about it. So let's go through. Let's see maybe what he was doing that maybe I didn't pick up on. I know what I did, so we'll talk a little bit about what I was doing and yeah, just kind of vibe. I mean, obviously at this point we were trying to figure some stuff out. It was a little tilted. Um, the stream was not doing well on their end. I wasn't mad at Pest, but I always I hate trying to stress. Y'all notice I go live a lot earlier in games, and so like having to go live like right at like 11:27 or 28 and try to like fix something before we can get this game started was kind of like flustering me a little bit. I was just like, and then of course it was lagging. That's why I made a decision to just like stream it myself. So we had just come out and we were trying to see what the stream was like. You're not gonna have the lag here, obviously. This is just Khalil's home stream. I knew this play was coming. I kind of expected Amani to press him a little bit more. I didn't expect to go. I probably should have seen it there with the head on the helmet. Kind of a hard route to stop considering everything he has. But I knew he wanted the corner out, so that was the game plan. Oh, I was on Amani. Well, that'll... Oh, fuck me, dude. It better not happen multiple times. All right, so I was on Amani and played the corner. All right, so maybe just bringing Will down was a mistake. Maybe I got caught on the wrong guy. I thought he was going to go B here. It's a nice throw over Will Harris. Good touchdown. Never want to come out and like 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the Super Bowl be frustrated and then give up a big score. But by this point, I just had to settle in. What sucked was I didn't get to listen to my music. That's been such a crutch for me is to like stay calm. Is just to have the music going and just not care, you know? Bad play, bad play, good play, good play. It is what it is. So what does he do? He instantly puts in by depth chart, which put Gallup on his second best corner. That kind of explains Gallup's 78 yards versus Renaud having 1 for 7. It definitely sucked having Renaud have to deal with the 99 overall corner. Again, just one of the other things you have to deal with on this team. Just passively a 99 overall corner, a linebacker that's superstar, 1-2 defensive lineman that is superstar. Just a lot to deal with. So I wanted to start out. One of the big things about this Bills offense or defense is that they're the top run defense in the game. Like right now they are. They allowed 70 yards. They were the best in the league. They didn't allow a lot of run, and in my mind, I felt like he was only going to thrive if he kept putting me in those situations. So man, I didn't even know that Jerry Hughes was superstar. So how many? 1, 2, 3 superstar linemen. Or no, that's not a superstar lineman. That's the X on the field. 2 superstar linemen, superstar safety, 9 over. Like, golly, this team is absurd. Good find there to Taglai. Do you know who Taglai is? Tagai. I don't even know who that is, bro. Man's out here getting the first pass reception for the Lions of the Super Bowl as our third string tight end. So, for me, I really just wanted to come down and even the score up, no matter what it was. Just get some kind of points on the board. Um, and then again, Cade has gotten us so far through all phases of the game. His ability to run, his ability to receive. I swear, I knew Khalil would want me to play a pass game and do a lot. Here looks like some cover 4. Maybe in cover 3, actually. I didn't peek. I think I put a curl out there. No, put a dig or something. I don't know what I put out there, but Oh, that play stayed the same. Oh, I just made Hawkinson not a dig. I made Hawkinson just a legit out. And I wanted to just come out and play good ball here. So, good response drive. You definitely would like to even out in the Super Bowl. First drive, shenanigans. Goff, easy find underneath. Myers, big play, big broken tackles. So, there's your COVID cough. Don't think this is a touchdown throw. I think putting Ronald Jones on the game. I think I had either called a screen up, I just went to the throw. And not a bad carry there, yeah. I wanted to find creative ways to get Jones involved. Jones scored like damn near 20 touchdowns for me all year long. But the problem is like him and Cade being on the field at the same time doesn't really do much for me. But he's so electric, man. He's so quick. I'm so confident in the open field with him. I think I caught a screen on this play, and I think no, I didn't check out of it. I stay in the screen. That's why I put Ronald in. I wanted the screen. Thought I had a good play there, but LVE just made a break on the ball and swatted it. What did I call here? This was yep, it was a little so I call Z spot again, not something I normally call. I'm not a big bunch guy, and that was something I wanted to try to add in. So Cephas gonna go out of this bunch. I knew he felt like he would have to step up and guard the short play here with the Z spot, and that was the original read. I was really just gonna come here to Gallup, but then he stepped up with Terrell, and I was just like, I mean, all right, like that was really it. It was literally just a matter of that, and then seeing him step up, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And fortunately, able to get that pass in before Hyde can get over there. So all squared out. Let's see what we can do. Was very, very happy with the way the run defense played all game long. In my mind, the guy I thought the guy that was going to win this game would be the guy who ran the ball the best. I felt like I ran the ball the best. Felt like he didn't have a lot of reliable runs, but what he ended up doing is just kind of substituting his run game with a short passing game, and that was a good adjustment on his part, I'd say. As much as we flame it, I mean, it worked, right? So, okay, he goes skinny post. Big, big sack here by our rookie. Fortunately, I didn't know skinny post was coming, but it doesn't really work against that defense, so that's the rookie there, man. That's our second-round rookie, Julius Turner. Was real nervous this game about running as much man as I did. This was my first test in my brain was, can we run man coverage? So, and look at what I do with Walker. I accidentally run Walker out of the play here, and we somehow get a swat. I didn't deserve that. I kind of ran Tracy Walker out of the play away from helping him out, but again, it kind of worked itself out. Ooh, what happened here? Did I have a big return or something? I think I may have had a big return. Oh no, I just caught it and it's just punt. Not even the worst punt in this game, man. I think I punted one for like 15 yards, bro. Still want to give up a big return. If you remember last year in the playoffs against the Bills, against Ricky, Stephon Diggs returned a punt return against me. So I was just real nervous about it. Yeah. Easy play action. I wanted to... What I wanted to do this game is I'm notorious for like calling a lot of PA shots and really trying to take shots down the field. This time I was like literally just trying to play to the flats and be extremely patient. Not take a throw unless it was as wide open as I could see it. Maybe that would open some stuff up later. Using D line, interesting. Good find the Cephas there. Yeah, I don't call a lot of that play either. I actually think I was reading the out, but again, an out against it's White just feels like it's going to be an interception. Anytime you're targeting Trey White, you just feel like it could be bad news. Definitely checked to a run here. I came out in a pass, but I checked to run. Missed the hole. It sucks, but I just wanted to run against the double A gap. He ran against double A gap on me later in the game and scored. So this is another, I miss a gap and then I turn around and miss another gap. I come out in the Wildcat. I've run a lot of Wildcat on the goal line this year. What I wanted to do was run some Wildcat the counter and see how it would work in the open field. And look at this gap. I just missed that hole. I mean, I can't say like with confidence that it would have been a huge gain. But like, there's a hole. But I mean, honestly, look at where the double team is versus if I try to hit that gap, doesn't it look like he would just, I don't know. That's why I bounced. It just felt like, I don't know, Renaud not doing anything. Had a quiet game, the rookie. A lot of my rookies stepped up. Denzel Renaud did not. And I trusted him on the final play of the game. Uh-oh, there's a tutty. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, I put Quintez Cephas in a flat here. I wanted to test if this was cover 2. But it's not. It's 3. But at the end of the day, with Trey White over here, at some point you got to give your guy a chance. So I originally was trying to read if this was going to be cover 2, if this corner's going to drop. And then if I could, onto the flat, and then if I'd have to go. But then I was looking at it, and I was like, I was like, let's just trust him. There's not a whole lot else open, Let's just trust it. And Gallup goes and makes a big contested catch, and we're able to take the lead at this point. So, more good run defense. That time, Clowney able to shed and make a play in the backfield. This is a tough one because he has so much time with the escape artist and just in general. I'm trying to figure out what Levi was doing. What play was I in? If I'm in 2 spy, I'm going to be mad at myself. Yeah, if I'm in 2 spy drop, I had a guy wide open with the ability to rush Allen, and he just didn't. Here's cross drag. This is a tough one to defend. I can't remember where I was. Probably on Akuda. Just one of those things where I can't guard everything. So I need one of y'all to guard something. I got the 3 routes coming to the right. I just need y'all to guard the 1 route going to the left. This is where he finds Diggs. I think I was using... trying to figure out... What is Gladney doing there? Look at Gladney here. Why does he just sell out to the outside? He just slides out. I don't even know what he's doing, bro. But this was match. I don't know why I didn't just follow with him. We picked that same route off last week with Gladney against the football team. That's why we called match there, was because I was like, well, he'll just follow him vertically instead of giving him up. This I had believed was Hike and Hall at the first moment. I was like, bruh. But I guess it's not as egregious as it felt. But another part of the puzzle, right? This is what I was very happy with. When we talk about run defense, and if if the Lions win this game, you look like, hey, what sequence, what plays really changed the scope of the game? Well, we'll start with this tackle on this bubble screen that Amani makes. Sheds the tackle, stops the diving play. That's the first one. Handoff, Bernardic McKinney. Turner comes in, takes the ankles out. And then here, McKinney again. Like, just forcing a field goal there. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very satisfied with my defensive line in the run game yesterday. Can't say I was too upset. Definitely a dangerous throw. I remember I didn't mean to call bench, but I was like, you know what, dude? I don't ever call bench. It's okay to have a couple plays that are just kind of go out there and throw it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is yeah. All right, so I remember this, and I think I missed the read here. This is that halfback angle, but it's got the zig and then the like this almost sail corner, and I probably should have just gone dig here. This is not like this is all well guarded. I probably should have given myself a running back in or an out. Putting the running back on a streak kind of really seemed to mess something up there. And that just didn't do much for me. Here's the running back corner play. So what I wanted to do is obviously everybody runs this play, and Hawkinson's wide the fuck open, right? But what I wanted to do was clear. I wanted this throw right here to Gallup, and I think he bumped Gallup, and like Gallup super sped. So by the time I throw this ball to Gallup, it's coming over here instead of right on. Like I was just like, come on, dude. I want this like skinny, so skinny. Got lucky it wasn't a pick. It looks like a horrible read, but look how open he was. I knew he was gonna jump the corner, the red zone scissors. I wasn't even watching scissors. I was watching for the post. I was like, all right, we'll just use him to clear it out and throw the post. Nothing. And there's that 20-yard kick. This was a good play by him. Just a testament to how good Josh Allen is in this game. It's a good read. It's just my normal cover 2 with one of them in a deep blue, but one of these is in the yellow, the other one's in a deep blue, and they run into each other. So his angle stops him from dropping, and then he doesn't yeah, it was just a hair late, and it's just too much speed. Like, everything's locked up for all intents and purposes. That's double teamed, but that works a lot better when it's not 96 speed X Factor rookies. So you hate to turn around. And that was one of the big things of this game, was just like, I really felt like I put a lot of clamps on him, forcing him to play slow ball, forcing him to check. But every once in a while, it was just a little too much to contain. I had to give a hole, and the hole was the deep middle, or deep over the top. And now you're like, wow, you can't just be giving up deep passes, but in a nervous situation, people will miss those. This was a really good throw. When it got let out, I thought it was gone. I thought no way he caught that ball. But nah, man. Good play. And then, so I had run this play earlier because he was running a lot of quarters. So I came back to it, and this is just tight end delay fade. We've already saw it. So it's a little bit of a boot. Gets set. He's using white in the flat. There's nothing on the crossers. And when I saw his hips turn, I was just like, well, I'm throwing this ball. And Jared threw an absolute dime. Hawkinson makes a big grab. A play later, we run it in, and we're able to just kind of quick respond here. Again, very, very happy with the state of the game at this point. We're 2 minutes left in the first half, and we've scored 3 touchdowns. We're about to get the football first. Just kind of got to take advantage of everything. Again, though, one of the things I'm noticing is like cover 2's not working because of that deep middle pass that he's just kind of able to hit. Cover 3 isn't exactly working because he's just kind of hitting a lot of seams. He's just constantly throwing these very hard to defend passes out there because of Gunslinger, because of Escape Artist. Here I probably ran some sort of match because I'm using the D-line. Finds the drag. Yep. I'm really at this point. I'm searching. I'm just trying to figure out, man, what stops this guy, dude. Is there anything? He's got an angle route, a corner route, and a vertical seam. Like, there's just so much on this play. And then even when we cover everything, it's 20 yards, bro. Like, it's just tough. Checks the run here. McKinney sheds and tackles. Again, more than happy with our run defense. Sort of upset with Gladney there, but he was able to get the tackle. Locked everything up there. And again, able to force him to a field goal in this situation was huge. So let's just go to the second half here. He's getting really comfortable in offense. He's starting to check down a little bit more. But get back. Try to run the football. At this point, we're 6 rushes for 18 yards. We're not exactly dominating on the ground. But there's been a couple decent runs. I want to go back to it. Really wish that Ertz would block, man. It was a big run. Do. All right, let's zoom this bad boy up a little bit. Toss was a bad play. Again, Ertz isn't, and I should really consider looking at a linebacker or a fullback this year because he just isn't blocking. So this play didn't really work. But again, in my brain, I'm not trying to overdo things. I'm not trying to get too aggressive. I just want to see if we could keep him at home. What sucked though is that tackle kind of kept me short, and it wasn't even field goal range. Maybe if I got a couple more yards on the Cephas play, I would have been okay. But that didn't work out. This was a crazy play. So like, I mean, it's I'm not mad at him. It's a good play call, but goddamn, if it just ain't cheddar, man, it's just hard. It's just a lot. And with how much speed he has on the team, like, what am I supposed to do is kind of my question. So he's able to get outside of the pocket. None of the trailing defenders follow. I mean, look how wide open this throw to X is. Tracy breaks on this ball and is able to swat it, and I have never been so blessed. I wasn't even thinking to pick. I was thinking tackle because I don't know how he got there. Man, if there's a spot where I definitely got bailed, that's one. He just ran on here. Nah, just another halfback dump off. Just dump off after dump off after dump off after dump off. Just very difficult to deal with. One of the worst. I mean, honestly, if that's your biggest run on the day, I get that he scored earlier, but like for all intents and purposes, right? Like to this point, that's his best run. I think we just did such a good job. This is me experimenting again with man coverage, trying to figure out a way to stop something. Big tackles there. Flying to the football. So this was one of the first times I ran cover one, and then I start running it some more, and then by the end of the game, I'm like, shit, how much cover one can I really get away with? Here's some man. We force him out. He has to throw it away. Cover one hole that time. I'm just like, okay, is cover one his vice? Is that what it is? I mean, he doesn't throw like the most corner routes out of like traditional combos and stuff. I'm like, shit, what all can I get away with? Just gonna go Moss on the vertical. I take the corner away with RB. Yep. And at this point, he's just backing up. Dude, I was hoping fumble. So big defensive possession, back to back big defensive possessions from me. Now I gotta go do something about it, you know? Go score. Get some kind of points on the board. This Tennessee playbook, something I didn't take advantage of early in the year was it's strong in its I formations and it's heavy, and that was something I wanted to do here. He does a great job with the user on Van Der Esch and stops me from doing anything on that play. Maybe a drag back door could have helped me, but man, just tough to deal with, huh? I think I remember. I think this was the one where on this third down I hit Gallup on a post. I think I come. Yeah. So all right. So this is my first time really looking at scissors. I did want the post, but he didn't. I didn't really have it that time, right here, because you see what is happening. It's the second time he's done that. He runs in the Gallup on the route like 10 to 15 yards downfield, and then coming out of the cut where I want to throw it, Gallup super. So watch Gallup. So like right here, he's on Gallup, and Gallup is like running. And watch how quickly Gallup, because if I'm throwing this ball, I want the post right here. I want it right here. Because I know he's clearing out. There's room. And he's going to follow the scissors. And I want the ball right here. But like Gallup like gets super speed. I don't know if I need to do something with that play. Either way, it gets swatted. I come out same formation, and this time it has a different post. And I was like, all right, I'm throwing the post. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm just going to throw it. I'm pretty sure. Or I wanted it. Yeah. And I get it. I get the catch. So that's the third time I've gone after that post. This one's a little bit shallower, which is why I threw it. The first one, he led upfield to Burgess and almost got picked. The other one, he keeps getting bumped into. That time he doesn't. I like this play. Ty once asked me, what do I do on this play like he said the play stinks. He said this play stinks. How do you run it? You're the only one I've ever seen run it with any success. And I think you just got to read it like a normal screen. What is the empty space that's open? Right inside. You should be running back to the hash. Too many people want to take this screen and go that way. No. The blocking is set up to where you need to run back inside. And then you can make your cut. Granted, Renaud's not exactly like the best open field guy, but he's got plenty of agility. That was his only catch on the day. Damn. Let's see here. Just a run. I think I come out and run again. I think I didn't want to risk it. This may have been the jet sweep, actually. I went, halfway through the third, normal Y off close. I think at this point I was like, you know what? Depending where his linebackers are, jet sweep might be an option. And with how tucked LVE was, I was like, yes, sir. And it was man, so the guy doesn't follow. Hawkinson with a solid block to help him get yards, so it's cool with that. He's got 6, 7. He's got how many? He's got 6 ability players on defense, bro. I got 6 on the whole team. This man's got 2 ability safeties, an ability corner, 2 ability D linemen, and an ability linebacker. We're trying everything we can, bro. I'm just trying to run the ball. Let's get this ball to 4th. Let's score a touchdown and make it an 8-point game. I think this if there's a part where you go, hey, what Finn could have done different, right? Because obviously you want to, and we'll see at the end here. I got myself in a position to have a game-winning drive to finish the game. I threw a pick and then I earned it back. But for all intents and purposes, we had the ball with the last play to control our own fate. So there's not a whole lot that I would want to change because that's what you're looking for. This one sucked. This one hurt my soul. So we go back to the Gallup touchdown earlier, right? We go back to Gallup touchdown earlier. What did I try to sniff out? Cover 2. I tried to sniff out cover 2 with a vertical and a flat route by Cephas. When I didn't see it was cover 2 last time, I decided to go for the one-on-one to Gallup. This one, I was pretty sure it was cover 2, and it looks like it was cover 2. But I was, at this point, I'm like, oh, he's in zone. He's about to release Gallup. Like, look at this. He's got his hand on his shoulder pad. Look where the safety is. In my brain, this is the easiest touchdown. This is about to be a touchdown. He's going to drop on Gallup. This is it. And then he just flipped hips and gets upfield. And I'm like, dude, is this too sync? I don't know what he's in. So anyways, I'm like, all right, well, guess what's wide open? This flat on 3rd and 7. That's going to, just catch it and get upfield. And he catches it that way. It was 2. He must have shaded over top, or he might have his zone drop set. But we sniffed out the defense, made the right read, and then didn't force the throw. Found the wide open check down man, and the play didn't work. And I'm not going to get into this about quitting Madden or whatever, but that's what I'm frustrated about. Is like he was standing still when he caught the ball. Like, why do I have to get the animation runs out? Like, why do I have to make the right call? And it still doesn't work out in that favor. Like, that's so lame to me, but it is what it is. Kick our field goal, come back out, try and play good defense. We're going into the 4th quarter here. We've only allowed 20 points, 2 touchdowns. I'm very happy with our defense. I think at this point, many people in the league are thinking, damn, Finn's probably got this in the bag. And then what's about to happen is people are going to go, damn, Finn's got this in the bag. Maybe not this play, but in a couple plays. The double drags. So I run match here, and it didn't work. It didn't stop it. I was like, fuck, man. What am I going to do? Here we're user Walker. Look at this running around, bro. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Look at this running around, man. We lock everything up on this play. This is cover 2 for sure. I get stuck on Borden. This is the holding call. He calls an out. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. So we come out in cover 1, I'm pretty sure. Again, 1 high. Shade inside, actually. I'm in the yellow, and we just get this pick. I thought, bro. So we were going to laugh at me, and why did I just didn't know. You've seen how many suction tackles there are in this game. There's so many suction tackles, and I just wanted to avoid him suctioning onto my ankles. Even then, I don't think I get in the end zone with Josh Allen there. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So first play, nothing. Let me watch this back. Could I have attempted a pass in this scenario? Probably. But I just got a turnover. I just got back-to-back-to-back defensive stops. In my brain, I just want to score and make it a 7-point game and add some pressure onto him. Make it to where the best he can do is tie it. So we run those plays. Didn't work out. People are going to get mad at this one. And this was one that Steele was fucking. End around. You ran end around. You ran end around. Like, yes. First of all, I've scored with end around. But in my brain, no matter what I'm doing here, I'm running the football. He knows I'm running. Look at him hovering in 4-3. He knows. I do not want to do it. All right, listen. His secondary has 99 white. He's got the best coverage linebackers. Well, not the best coverage on, but he's got Edmonds, who's like 6'5". He's got LVE, who's got an ability. He's got 2 ability safeties. I feel like it's too compact, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a play right here. In my brain, I just couldn't think of a play. I remember going, what do I want to run? What do I want to run? Do I have a pass play? And that's been maybe my struggle all year long, is I don't really have a 10 to 15-yard pass play to go to in this scenario. So I ran this play. The reason why I stayed in this play is because he moved him off the line. So what ends up happening is the left tackle takes him. Hawkinson pulls and grabs the edge. And let's look at it. So, all right, look, 68. Look at this. Look, just tell me for a second. All right, look at how this play is developing. Okay, Tremaine Edmonds is in the A-gap dunzo. The edge rusher is crashing on the running back. Hawk's going to go with him, okay? Look at the block that my 85 overall left tackle has got on LVE. Wide receiver is out there blocking, and then a safety in the end zone. For all intents and purposes, it's a foot race it's one-on-one between me and Burgess. And look at this, just look at the pitiful play by the blocker. Just look at it. Let's just go 0.25. Just stops. What are you releasing to? What are you releasing to? You didn't do that all year. What is he releasing to? So you go Finn. That's a horrible play call. Honestly, blocking was set up fine. It would have been one-on-one in the gap. I trust my stick skill against one guy. But no. Taylor Decker blows. But I trust in my defense. I want to trust my defense. There's a handoff to Moss. Good tackle by Patrick. We've allowed 49 yards to this point on the ground. I think I played the scissors here. Yep. So Amani's blocked. Orie. We forced the throwaway. Should have been a sack. Josh Allen's absurd. We're all over it. So how many times have I called the play? Twice, right? Yeah, I've called it twice. He's called it once. Red zone scissors, if that's what we're bitching about. So this was kind of a crazy one, and I'm very happy. So let's talk about this, right? If you guys have followed my teams throughout Madden years, you guys know I love guys. There's guys that depth pieces that I will always try to grab that are my guys, okay? Dylan Cole is one of them. Those linebacker, he's always got like 86 speed, 75 zone. Dylan Cole has been one of them over the years. Taylor Gabriel's been one of them over the years. Tariq Cohen has been one of them. Guys that my channel has watched and all the top Madden guys know. On defense, Dylan Cole and Terrence Brooks, the Florida State guy. Terrence is always 91 speed, mid to low 70s man in zone. And I'm going to be honest with you, that shit is extremely clutch sometimes. Terrence Brooks has had plenty of days. And I didn't have Terrence all year long until about week 13 or 14. I remember going through free agency like, damn, because I had an injury and it kept putting Melifonwu at free safety. And I was like, he can't play free safety. So I'd have to like burn a timeout in the game to let for him play. So I go to free agency and I was like, oh shit, Terrence Brooks is still playing and he's a free agent. I didn't even know where he was. And that's who's in here on this dime set. And we're back in cover one here. So one of the things I'm always looking for in the stack is the outbreaking routes because they're fucking broken as hell. And if you look here, like who I'm using, look. I don't know why Amani decides to sprint all the way into the hash marks when he had the outside leverage. But look at these two routes. I mean, I'm stuck in no man's land. Fortunately for me, he was kind of staring down this read. But you look at when he threw this with Gunslinger, mind you. And look at Terrence Brooks, bro. Terrence Brooks just jumps this fucking route. That could have been a game-changing play. On his own 27, we force a fourth down. This is where I fuck up. He calls wide receiver drag. This one's on me. It's on me. It's cover 3. I bring Will Harris in the box. Or no, I don't. What do I do? Or is this the check down one? Oh, it's not the check down one. Wait. Okay, so what is Will Harris doing? What is Will Harris doing on this play? Will Harris is in a yellow zone and decides to just sprint full speed to do nothing. Yikes. So I sell out to play the drag. That's on me. I guess on me for calling cover 3, but Jesus, Will Harris. At least, like, kind of keep your depth. That sucks. So we come out right. We just give up this big-ass touchdown. One of the things I've been running a lot of was stretch. I'd been running a ton of stretch all game long. And when I came out in the shotgun, I had noticed that he was shifting his linebackers out, and I don't know if he does it here. He shifts hide out. He's probably playing for the play action here. But I was like, all right, I'm going to run the football inside zone. We're just going to go inside zone. And this run blocking is just perfect. And the only thing different is if Sewell just kept going on Burgess. But he cuts back. Great blocking across the board. Hyde can't catch me. I was super hyped to be able to respond so quickly to the touchdown. 5 minutes left. We keep him down a score. Like, it was just pressure. So in my brain, like, we're talking about, like, what are the decisions that you make throughout the game? At this point, it's 5 minutes left. I'm up a touchdown with all the momentum. I'm not going to be upset with myself. Like, I'm not going to, like, to second guess these calls and decisions. It would be insane. To put yourself up 7 in a Super Bowl, and when you have had how many straight stops? If you consider the fact that I had just gotten 3 straight stops and it took a 4th down broken coverage to fucking, like, for him to score. Defensively, I had him fine. At this point, I'm feeling good. We've 3 straight stops on defense, and we forced he did score, but we had to, we forced him to score a 4th down. I think the pressure gets in on this one. No, we just lock everything up. Hal Borden gets a sack and a half. I saw EG's comments in the chat on that play. He was happy. That's another rookie. So, like, with this team, man, full of rookies and young talent, got as far as it did, man. We got to stick around. We got to stick it out and see what we could do with these Lions, man. That one was on me. But we ended up stopping him short. So now this is the 2nd straight drive that we have forced a 4th down. This is another play where I fucked up. I think he goes Bills vertical here. Or is this just another check down? It's just a check down to Moss. Just, come on, brother. In cover one. Cannot. So we go back to the cover two, but remember he burned me with that cover two vertical by A. This time I put him a little bit deeper to try to get on top of that and run after it to start. I think he still gets it. No, he stays in front. So now he stays in front of it, and now we forced him to evade pocket, and then this is just insane, bro. It's just Josh Allen, bro. Nothing I could do. Like, lock everything up. 30-yard gain. Called that wide receiver drag play again, this time on the other side. This one it doesn't give me. I didn't realize that he was already diving, so I didn't sell. This is double A gap. It was a good call against double A gap. In my brain, I just wanted to do a different look, and sometimes, as you saw when we've experienced around and we went to cover one and it worked, that's great. Sometimes it's a little bit too much. I felt like he was feeling the pressure to pass the ball, and he was feeling it, and then he just kind of checked, and I should have when the hot routes came in, I should have checked, but I get chipped in when I run in with Okudah to try to stop the run. Let me give up that one. That one sucks. All right. But in my mind, there was a time on this drive where I could have done more to kill the clock. But if you consider it, right, I had to have time to have a drive at the end of the game with what happened. So you could go, oh, Finn, you should have killed more clock. Well, what if he's like, kill more clock, get the field goal, and if he scores the touchdown, I have less time? I don't know. Again, all the decisions that happened from here on out to the point, up to the point, like led to the part where I had a minute and some change and 3 timeouts to have a game-winning drive. At the end of the day, what else do you want considering the stakes it? So I'm kind of killing clock, and he's like, you snapped at 17 seconds. But, like, I need time to score, too. I don't, it's second and 7. I'm not exactly confident that I'm going to score on this drive. My last drive, my only drive on this on this defense all game was the big 75-yard touchdown. I didn't have any drives this half. Not that I remember, not any significant ones, just the one that, the field goal drive at the end, right? So if you think about it, yeah, all right, that's where I was. So the field goal happened off of the interception. That's not a drive. That was a defensive possession, earned touchdown. The possession after half, I didn't get anything. Then the field goal, then the touchdown. So now we're in a spot where, like, I'm not warm. I'm not feeling, like, I'm not dotting him up. And I have to go down and score. I don't know. I don't know what's going to work. Could I have let this run down to the 2-minute warning? Probably. But in my mind, I might need all the time I can get. Let's get across the 50 before I start worrying about chewing clock. Here, though, we do hit the red zone scissors. Cade with an absolute snag. Now's the time in my brain to chew clock. I know you're like, oh, Finn, you don't chew clock on your own 25 when you're trying to win a Super Bowl. You don't chew clock on your own 25. It's go time, okay? You chew clock in this situation. And I know it sucks, but this is where I was like, okay, now it's time to chew. Now let's run the football. Great penetration there. Get it to under 2 minutes. I know it sucks. Maybe if I could have stayed inbound on the Cade catch, that would have been great. That would have been nice. Force the 2-minute drill and then force that here. But that's where I was like, okay, force the timeouts here. It's tough. You got to consider, man. Like, I can't just sling out here, bro. Like, I don't have this. My best player is completely locked up by a 99 overall corner. He's got 2 safeties back there. You can't fit those windows, those tight window throws. So, two superstar pass rushers, like. What did I call here? I checked to a run. Again, same deal. Just wanted him to waste the timeout. It sucks that I play super conservative, sure, and everybody just. All right, man. It's tough, but I'm not exactly balling. I got the lead. He's got one timeout. I got all my timeouts. I got all the momentum with a minute and 48 left in the Super Bowl. I just make a huge mistake on a third or fourth down in this drive. A fucking massive mistake. And that's on me. The play that'll come is going to be the one that haunts the shit out of me. That's the one. Was taking a drag on this wide receiver drag play that he has. But I just felt like I didn't want to get nickel and dimed. But in hindsight, you got to play over the top. That's on me. We're in man coverage here. Should have been a sack. Somehow he gets a fucking throwaway animation. Here's another mistake. Not the biggest. I'm running cover one, but I'm using not the yellow zone this time. I'm using the guy on the running back, and I lose track of him because I don't know which way he's going to cut. And, of course, Khalil runs the check down, and nothing I could do there. That was a mistake. I'm probably running match on this play. Did you see that? You see my middle linebacker? Look at my middle linebacker here. He just sprints into the gap and then stops. So he just doesn't do anything. He doesn't even make Moss block him. That sucks. This play was fucking wild. Look at this throw. Look, that should be an Amani pick, man. Oh, that should be an Amani Warrior pick. Maybe my mistake already happened, or maybe I'd already gone over it. Where the one where I took the drag and Will Harris just gets absolutely toasted. So maybe this is just like. We'll see. We'll see. Sorry, I cut back too far. But this Gabe Davis catch is just absurd. Like, what did I do to deserve that, bro? That was so late. That's so late to throw that ball. It's a cover two drop, bro. Well, it wasn't two drop, but I shaded over the top. Oh, it was so perfect. Just drop. If he picks that off, we win the Super Bowl, bro. I ran a weird, slant zone 2, a weird blitz. I really fucked him up. He throws a late ball across the field into Amani Oruwariye's zone. Can't make the play. Again, if you know what I'm saying, like we want to talk shit, but like you force a cross-body throw like that. Fortunately for me, he ran out of bounds there. Okay. So everybody knows I come out and I throw this interception on the fucking first play. I didn't run flood switch a lot. I thought he was going to go deeper, but again, I think it's the contact because it's a corner, not an out, right? So he like bumps the receiver on the route and he just cuts like way right instead of on the actual corner route. No, I guess he didn't bump him. So why is that so flat? I probably should just play the check down. But you see, I lead this upfield trying to get it like here. But it goes right there. And then I hit A. Sucks. So he doesn't go back and grab it. Everybody said it was over, but he's an idiot. Threw me a pick. Tracy Walker was almost a superhero. So I guess we'll review it. I don't know why. 3rd and 11 with 1 timeout. I think, again, he watched me play conservative, right? And you go, hey, you're on the ball. Should have tried something, right? If he ran the ball here and I end up scoring a touchdown to win. But he's feeling it. He's like, I got an in the zone receiver. Let's throw a crosser. And he thinks he's going to get a throw upfield. And just throws a dingus throw. Man. All right. So now we got a timeout, 38 on our own 38 with 45 seconds. So this is a chance. So I've gotten myself to have 2 game-winning drives. Oh, you know how like when you come out and you just like, I just hit A too fast because I was like, oh, fuck, I just got this interception. I'm like super hype. And I just hit A. So like I come out and I'm like, well, I can't use my timeout. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, Dan from BL was like, why are we in strong in this situation? I just, can't call a timeout there. So we'll go get 4 or 5 yards and get out of bounds. It's okay. No harm, no foul. NB is the only person that noticed this, by the way. You'll see here in a second. I kind of got hoed. I kind of got hoed. So this is red zone scissors. I went for it. I wasn't going for scissors. I was just going to fucking eat it. I wanted it. So here I think is when I hit Cade on the halfback go. He's using Edmonds. I think he thought that it was going to be a... he spied Milano. So he loses track of Cade here. Thought it was the red zone scissors that time. So watch this. Clock's at 26, 25, 24. And I was pressing Y, and it wasn't registering it. So I was like, all right, I'll just hit the timeout. I'll just take my timeout. And it took my time anyways. It took 10 seconds off. I get down, and I'm like, all right. And then I was just like, I'll take my timeout. And I take my timeout right there, and it still took the time off the clock. I just lost 10 seconds. Just lost 10 seconds on the play. First play is trying to make life easier for me. We do. Nothing was really open. And then the game went in play. No. This is the PA Crossers. Pest said that he thought that Quintez Cephas got open, but Pest, that's Quintez Cephas, my friend. Quintez Cephas did not get open. He thinks like it was open like right here, and I don't know. Maybe. Man, if I would have made that read. But I was dead set on that in the corner. Maybe threw it late. Would have been that. That would have been Santonio Holmes part 2, bro. So now 3 seconds left. We got to hit him with the play. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in. We're going to go Ronald Jones on a vertical. Quintez on a vertical wheel to try to take out, if it's man, to try to take out Edmonds. And then the vertical by Renaud. And in my brain, I'm going Renaud. He's tall. He's been my best contested catch guy all year long. He ends up running zone. So Trey White's not in on the play. So let's see how it goes. So we pump fake. I'm just trying to make him think literally Ronald Jones. I just want his eyes on Ronald Jones. I don't want him undercutting this at all, right? So let's just kind of go through it real slow. So this is there. But when he clears this, look at the middle of the field. I've got Terrell Burgess is 5'9", bro. Okay? I've got 6'3" on 5'9". Nobody else near them. in the middle of the end zone. The only difference is Ed Oliver's in my face. I mean, I mean, I need my big boy to grab that, bro. I need my boy to grab that. I need my boy to grab that. Even after everything, we had a shot. So good games. This hour long. So just sit down on how it went. Win some, lose some. Happy with the team. Happy with the run defense. Happy with my free agent picked up from year one. Jeff Gladney gets a Super Bowl. He's superstar now. Terrence Brooks, free agent pickup, gets a huge block. We just, there's still some weak points. Benardrick McKinney. Linebackers are complete nobodies. We're still starting some mid 70 overall defensive linemen. And I think we're doing a great job. So we'll figure it out. And we'll be back next year. So that's that. Congrats again to Soul Drive. It's just a tough game, but they're all tough. That's why it's top. That's why it's top Madden. So y'all have a good night or a good day whenever you're watching this. Later.